What's going on, y'all? So recently I got my tax bill from Gwinnett County tax, tax commissioner office, and my property taxes went up about $500. So what I want to do is analyze that real quick and see if that's a fair assessment. So this is not my house, but one thing I've noticed is every house on this block, they have a land value of 75,000. And how can every piece of land be $75,000 if every piece of land is different? So just picking random houses on this block. 2024 value is, let me make this bigger, I'm sorry. The value is 75,000. So the tax assessors did a reval on land and they took a lazy approach and just put $75,000 on each property.
It's 11 o'clock.
So, a person like me, how big this piece of land is right here? 75,000, I bet you. Look at it. They did a real lazy job on this. So a person like me, see this, this is an even bigger piece of land. I can't even get to my next point because, yeah, they just put everything at 75,000. So what I would do is look at all of these parcels that's in my neighborhood. They got this one for $9,000. And that's a huge piece of land. This is going to be my saving grace right here because they got to stick to some type of uniformity around this neighborhood. And right now, placing $75,000 on each parcel is just unfair. And I'm going to create a table. Look at that, $75,000. Ridiculous. I'm going to create a table that basically takes this information, boom, I throw it into Chat GPT. So what I told it, I said, your task is to analyze the following data and get the dollar per square foot on the land and improvement of each property submitted. I'll give you 20 to 30 properties to analyze, and at the end, create a table with the data so I can compare it. So I'll just go ahead and copy and paste all that data. It's going to come up with a dollar per square foot. And I'm going to use the lowest square foot to create some uniformity around this neighborhood. And I'll be able to save some people taxes, $500 on their taxes. Yeah, I'm gonna go around the neighborhood saying I can, save you a little bit on your taxes if you want to pay me to submit it. Give me $100 per house, and I might be able to come up a couple of thousand. Let me see if I can come up $10,000 in my neighborhood, just unifying the land. And let's just pick a random house. 75,000. Come back to Chat GPT, throw that in there. $2.46 again. I do want to go back to that large piece of land. Where was that? That has to be in my comparables. It is 8 cents per square foot on raw vacant land. take, and again, I want to take the biggest parcels because the bigger the parcel, the lower the dollar per square foot is going to be. $2.36. So it looked like our low is going to be around that 240 mark. Let me see. Oh, this is commercial land, so I'm not even gonna entertain that. $2.07, getting lower. See, the more we could find that's lower, and like I said, we're looking at the large plots because technically, their dollar per square foot should be. I mean, their land value should be higher if they're gonna charge me $4 and some change per square foot and charge everybody $2. Where's the fairness in that, right? So, but I just wanted to point that out because every single house, and they really did that. They really made everything $75,000. So I'm just gonna go through and pick out the biggest parcels and figure out what the dollar per square foot are. And I'm gonna attack them for the lowest one and get my taxes lowered. And maybe everybody else. We're gonna see. One thing for sure, doing this work is going to make me pretty popular in my neighborhood. So we can see what comes out of it. But anyway, that's just a little side bit, and I'm gonna work on that in the near future. But I did want, these videos are all about pre-foreclosure deals in Atlanta, and we're gonna figure out where the money is. If there's any investors who's good at contacting these leads, as you can see, I can be your guide to help send you some lists every month. These are the leads you need to go at. My goal is to use virtual assistants, train them on my system on how I couple Chat GPT with pre-foreclosure leads in Excel and deliver, it's 162 in this county, but I want to deliver 300-400 properties that, can be attacked every single month on the pre-foreclosure side, because obviously we can find 75,000. Hey, would you pay me $5,000 to find 75,000? I don't see why you wouldn't. Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Let's actually check. Let's check this out. Fairburn is a good area. We're going to copy that. We're going to see what this address is talking about. Let's see. It has a unit number. I just want to check to see if the names are right. Rocket Ross. Okay. As we can see, it's a townhouse. First, let me go back so we can see we're at in Atlanta. We are definitely at the lower southwest of Atlanta, Union City area, Fairburn, of course. Um, I think Ross lives somewhere around here. I think so. Fairburn. I could be wrong. Could be in the wrong area, but anyway, it's down there past the airport, a little bit past the airport, and this doesn't look like a townhouse. Where's one? Which one is it? I have to look here. See, these are green door. Okay. Okay. 7. Here it is. I don't know. I was looking for the wrong street address, but this is our house right here. It is indeed a house. I'll go ahead and copy that. They saying it's estimated for 519. Wow. Pretty pretty big house. That's it. And hit this tax bill information. If y'all want to see me do a video on how I conduct title searches, y'all can leave that in the comments. And, maybe I'll get to 1 or 2 of them. Show you my bread and butter. Make sure I copy that. So I'm going to leave this alone. Let me see. I'm going to rename this. First of all, put some priority on that thing. Rock, Bridge, Acres, land value comparison. Land value comps. All right. I'm going to go back here because that's where I was working at before. So, bam, 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 bam. 4 points of information. Has everything I need and knows what to do. Look at my baby go. Look at my baby go. I just have to copy and paste. You know how beautiful that is. But yeah, and it's already right in my YouTube description. Look at that. Bam. It knows me. Chat knows me. Chat knows me so well. Know exactly what I want. Like I said, they said this property was worth 500,000, so I know I'm gonna have to adjust this. Let me see where we're at. 350. I'm gonna do 40%. Let's do 45. I'm gonna keep it there. 500,000. I wish they showed me nearby comps. I really don't know where they're getting 500 from, because that one is for sale. This one sold for 400,000. All right, I'm going with the 400,000. I'm gonna lower that value. So we have $400,000 on this house. Loan was taken out 2018 for 246. A conservative interest rate placed on it shows us the monthly payments be around $1,600. 6 months in arrears shows us they'll be right over 9,000. The land over here is 47. Building is 251. There, the tax assessor is calculating almost a $300,000 value on that. The remaining loan balance would be 228,380, assuming they were 6 months in arrears. We don't know what the total liens are. We're guessing delinquent taxes. We're just putting it in there just to be conservative. So the minimum debt owed would be $250,000 to get this house free and clear. At least from this mortgage. We don't know if it has a second, third, or whatever, but it'll get it clear of this mortgage. We're saying it's worth 402. We're dealing with a 4.3 built in 2018. Lot size is 49,666. The house is 2594, and we're at a 155 per square foot on the house. This house is a single family home built in 2018. The home features 4.3 and approximately, I just read all that. Current estimate to be worth 519. I don't know. We're gonna stay conservative with the 402. Can we make $50,000 off this deal? It's not really looking like it, or maybe because we got the renovation cost too high. Looking at this house, and it said it was a 2018 build. This house is relatively a brand new house. It's not going to really need that much renovation. So I'm not even going to say 40,000. Maybe I just cut it in, give me around $25,000 on the renovation, probably some new paint, little touch-ups here and there, maybe add some new features. Just to be conservative, I'll put that 40,000. I'm going to say, I'll just keep it at the 40. Wasting time on this, but let's just say we're gonna keep it here, $32,000. And it's saying it's staying on market for 54 days. It's trying to sell it at that $500,000 range, even though we've seen 400s and 300, but who knows? If we're running with these numbers, the max offer we're going to give to that seller is $281, and we could put $31,000 in their pocket. $281 tells the seller that, again, it saves you from foreclosure, saves you from having to go through bankruptcy, saves you the 7 years of turmoil that you would deal with the foreclosure cloud on your record, and puts $31,000 in your pocket. So that way you can put a down payment on a townhouse if you like to. You know what I'm saying? Something a little smaller, something to get you on your feet, put another roof over your head. You have the money to do that. All in rehab costs, we'll be at $337, and we can sell it for $402. There's our $50,000, a little bit over. So the rehab, the holding costs and the closing costs cuts into our contingency. Obviously, the completion time wouldn't be that high. I'm just gonna give it a 30-day, and looks like it can make a little bit more. What was that? You only decreased it by 5,000, 4,000, whatever. So if we can't get it from the seller, they don't want to sell to us, and it ends up going into the auction, we can do a max bid of $279, and if we get it for $279, we can quickly wholesale it for $293, make a quick $15,000 off of that transaction. It's a low flip, but if you can hold on to it, if you can make $15,000, and I've seen somebody sell a house and they bought it on Tuesday and sold it by Friday and made $30,000. Like, I was a part of that transaction. But we gotta look out for our buyer's best interest. So I would try to make a quick little 14 off of it, get my money back, and get ready for the next month or the next deal. Get liquid again with the extra 14,000, and they can fix it. My buyer can fix and flip it, make 55 off of it. In a matter of I don't think it will stay on the market for that long, especially if they're claiming it's worth 520 and we are at 400. Yeah, let's just say we're wrong on that, and we do a deeper dive on the comps, and it's worth a little bit more, like 450. So now there's a little bit more room to play with, and we can make more on our profit and make our 20% ROI, and maybe make a little bit less than that, $65,000 in 30 days or 60 days. It's not a bad flip, and 73,000 for our own fix and flipper is not a bad flip either. Might have to make a little bit more on that wholesale fee. May have to get a 10% on that, so they'd be back at that 57,000, and might look out for them. Just do 25, and so you can get closer to that 20%. And like I said, this is pretty much a knockout deal, especially if you get it on the pre-foreclosure stage. The neighborhood looks nice. Could do a little work on the streets, but yeah, here we go. So like I said, I'm strictly making these videos for out-of-state investors, people in Florida, Texas, Cali, New York, New Jersey, wherever you're at, Arizona, Washington, Detroit, St. Louis, wherever, and you're liquid and you're trying to take advantage of these deals. You can even be in Georgia, man, and you're a wholesaler and you like pre-foreclosure deals and you like pre-foreclosure leads. The whole goal of why I'm making these videos is to consolidate all of this information to make it easier for you to analyze and make quicker decisions and get things right and be accurate with your numbers, and everything is all on one page. And please be assured that I'm definitely gonna get on this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create some letters. How I'm gonna market this. I'm gonna create some letters and take a walk around the neighborhood and tell people I may be able to save them on their taxes. I may create a video for them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a video for them. Create one generic video showing them the analysis, and yeah, probably get some phone calls. Probably can't handle all the phone calls that I probably will get. So I'll probably have them email me and deal accordingly. But I feel like I can scrape up about $100 per parcel just for $150 per parcel, saving them on their taxes. They may find out that it's worth it. It may not. Or I can, if they want me to handle it, here's what I'll do. If they want me to handle it, I'll charge them $150. If they want my consultation and want to use the data that I have, I'll charge them all $50 to have the data. And I think that's a fair deal. Y'all let me know how would y'all do that deal. I may need some help with that. Leave that in the comments. And again, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We out of here.